Hey, what's up guys? Double Sub in here, ready to play another game of Civilization 6. Welcome back to the adventure. Just want to say how grateful I am to every single one of you. And if you want to support this channel, please hit that like button and leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit subscribe. For some reason, I place a lumber mill here. Literally the next turn, this fucking volcano explode. So let's fix that up. Not a big deal. I mean, we didn't have to actually spend another build charge to get it online, but kind of an oddball thing to happen. Let's grab another trader in here. Let's just keep grabbing traders until we're out of traders. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep plopping them into different cities like Birmingham and just trade with the capital, because that trade route is +3 food, +3 production. We would actually benefit from getting whistle banking once we pick up exploration. Speaking of, there you go. There's the boost for exploration. So we knocked off like a couple turns, which is like one way to, you know, what do you call that? What do you call that? Efficiently do things. No, that's not the right word. I'm losing my English, god damn it. So we're making 33 production in here now, which is bananas. It's actually amazing, like how quickly, when you start putting all your resources into getting more production in a city, like how quickly it actually starts to pop off, which is pretty sweet. So we already have an industrial zone placed in here. Actually, this city could use an encampment, so it's going to go encampment, or it's going to go industrial zone encampment, and that's how we're going to do it. Trade route with London. Boom. I think I'm okay with having the internal trade routes, especially because we're going to do some more stuff in this game a little bit later. Reina is settled in Sheffield, so we can buy that theater square. So government unlocked. We're going to grab Merchant Republic, which is massive. +2 era score for that. Unlocking more cards, which is very tasty. I could grab Merchant Confederation for some extra gold. 15 gold per turn, not too shabby. The unfortunate thing about this government is you only get 3 economic cards. You know what I mean? It would be nice to get more, but I think the passive abilities of the government is way better. For a military card, let's think about this. Veterancy would be good because we're working on a lot of harbor districts, and we've built a couple of encampments, and we're going to be building another encampment fairly soon. Nothing's really changed in my strategy. I do try to mix up my strategies a little bit, but you know, sometimes there's just optimal cards to play, and that's the card that I've chosen to play. So let's grab civil service. It's going to lead into diplomatic service. I think that's going to be the next big technology that I want to pick up. I'm going to let my horseman heal because this guy's just murdering me right now. I feel like Manchester could borrow like 1 mine. And then what we could do is like we can improve some of this. So Sheffield has a bunch of stuff, but I think Manchester is struggling a little bit, and so is Plymouth. I mean, they're all growing. I mean, I crammed as many cities as I... Oh, nice. We got some visibility here. I'm really digging it. I did cram quite a few cities next to each other, which is like sweet. I see what they mean about like the polar center of the tilted axis. Like, I mean, if you're just joining us, like this is my first time playing a tilted axis game. It's just, you know, it's kind of fun. I'm having a good time. We've repaired the campus. Fantastic. Now, if we build 2 workshops, and when I say build, I mean buy 2 workshops, we could essentially boost industrialization. So why don't we buy 1? And I don't think I have any more built. I'm building that one. I'm building this one. I don't see any more. So probably the next one that I'm going to buy is going to be in Newcastle. So let's go ahead and grab the library. Boom, boom, boom. University. 13 turn university. 12 turn shipyard is not bad. I'm going to grab the shipyard first because that's going to increase our production by 6. And it's only 6 because we have 3 adjacency in the harbor, and then we have naval infrastructure, which doubles it. Oh, I was going to buy a theater square in here. Yes, 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 yes. So let's swap this tile. Boom. Theater square right here. 2 culture, just like that. Love it. Reina can go into a different city now. Just not 100% sure what that city is going to be. Maybe Portsmouth? I mean, what would I build in the city? The city is lacking production, but has a ton of food, an ass ton of food, 1 ass ton of food. Actually, could swap maybe like another food tile. It needs a little bit of housing in here. So once we finish this, it would probably benefit off a university because that's +1 housing. But the university is going to take 37 turns. This is a good city actually to buy a shipyard, I think. And I think I'll just do exactly that. I'll buy the shipyard in here. I'll try and figure out what I do with the city in the meantime. So Manchester's finished a trader. Not a bad idea to throw another trade route actually in one of my weaker cities. So it's going to go into Portsmouth, just like we, because we just talked about how it's struggling. Boom. Now there are a couple of archers kind of walking around here, which is making me a little bit nervous. He is friendly towards me though. But I mean, if he's walking around with a couple of archers, he's going to be in big fucking trouble because I'm going to fucking destroy him. Our science is actually pretty equal. So I'm not opposed to going to war with him like soon enough. Oh, we got another trade route done. Finish. Sweet. Let's get that online. You know what? Let's spread the wealth a little bit. I'm going to start putting traders in other cities and we're going to go builder in the city, I think. Yes. No. We don't need a builder in the city. What we need is a university. I'll do the university and I'll buy the shipyard. That'll be the next big thing that I buy, I think. God damn it. I just wanted to swim across. Oh, travel village. I just wanted to swim across the water so that I can do some exploring, but they're not letting me. So Newcastle workshop, boom. There's industrialization, giving us access to coal factory, Rivali, and the coal power plant, which is massive. And another thing is it actually boosts all our mines by +1 production as well, which is massive. So let's think about something. So coal right here, boom, that's huge. So we're gonna get that online immediately. Ooh, we got 2 coal right there. That's huge. And that one. So we got 3 coal, which is pretty based. And if you think about it, as Eleanor, we get, I believe, +4. We get 4 coal per turn from each coal mine, which is insane. So industrialization is unlocked. Fantastic. That was one of the key technologies that I wanted to get. Another thing that I want to get is eventually steam power, but I think I'm going to go military engineering so that I can unlock the armory and the military engineer, because we get benefits or we get bonuses. We get 100% production towards military engineers, and we get an extra 2 charges. Let's get those online so that we can do some crazy things. Let's trade from here. Privateer, ready for battle. Boom. Military engineer. Now we've unlocked niter. There's a niter here, which is going to ruin our carpet of farms. So I don't know if I'm actually going to use it. I mean, somehow I'm making niter already, which is fucking baffling. There's a niter. Perfect. So we got a builder in the vicinity already, so that's great. Okay, so military engineer unlocked. So now we have access to the trebuchet. Let's grab stirrups. We're just going to start rifling through the bottom of the tech tree, and as we rifle through, we're going to build a little bit of a military in some of our more productive cities. So in Leeds, once we pick up the library, I think I'm just going to go hard. I think I want to pick up the barrack and the armory and then go hard into a bit of a military in here. We should probably pick up the aqueduct in here too, because our housing is atrocious. So we got a lot of shit to build in here. So I think we're going to go aqueduct because we can't actually buy the aqueduct. Let's grab castles. Boom. Industrial zone finished. We have access to another level of government building, which is going to give us a governor title. So intelligence agency seems pretty good. Grandmaster's chapel would be fantastic if we had a faith income, which we don't. So I think intelligence agency is the way to go. Or we grab foreign ministry, which is going to allow us to levy city-states for half the cost, which is bonkers, especially if we plan to grab a lot of city-states this game, which we kind of do, but I feel like intelligence agency is just so good. So let's go for intelligence agency. Got another trader. Perfect. This trader is going to trade for gold. So actually, I guess I could trade from here. Let's trade for gold. 2 Matsumusa. Loving it. This city has enough production to build a shipyard, so let's go for that. And then an amphitheater in here. And then it would also benefit from picking up an encampment in here. Ooh, actually it would benefit from picking up a granary in here too. Let's go shipyard, granary into amphitheater. Ooh, 17 gold from Niani. Maybe I will sacrifice the little bit of production I would get from the London trade route and go for that extra gold. I think more gold now is going to be good for us. We don't need Reina in here anymore, so I think getting another encampment somewhere else, somewhere that's productive, like Plymouth, Manchester. I feel like the settler has been on this fucking tile for so long. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just like out of my mind, but there's the builder, 6 charge builder, which is massive. I can come in here and buy the niter. We're going to get that niter online. Boom. Boosting rifling. Catman is finished in Newcastle. Let's go for a barrack immediately. And we'll build in an armory in there. In here, this city needs, probably going to need some housing. So we're going to go for the Royal Navy dockyard right there. Boom. Not often do I build a harbor kind of further away from the actual city. But in that circumstance, because of Mount Vesuvius, I do want to be able to work these 2 tiles eventually once I grab them. Now, I do want to start thinking about picking up my factories and my coal power plant. So maybe after I pick up the aqueduct, I'll go right into a factory. 10 turn for a factory wouldn't be so bad, and then we'll go hard into a coal power plant, and then this city is going to be just killing it as far as production. We're going to just start splamming out units here pretty soon. Let's grab gunpowder. I'm hoping to boost this with an armory. 3 turns for an armory sounds good. This city should be slamming out units here really soon. We should actually pick up the shipyard. 18 production from the shipyard is fucking bananas. Absolutely fucking bananas, dude. Or wait, is that a different one? That is a different one. That is a different one. That's this one here. Oh my God. I was going to say, Jesus, how did we not fucking do that? Let's go for that shipyard now. 18 production is bonkers for a shipyard. I mean, goddamn. Let's settle the city. Boom. Preston. Hello, Preston. Welcome to the English Empire. I do want to place one more city. There is a nice coal over here. Would be nice to pick up a settler, but I'm not going to rush it. And there is the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. That is +1 science, +1 faith, +1 culture on all coastal tiles for the city. Great engineers get an extra charge, which is beautiful. So look at these sexy mausoleum tiles. Jesus. That is fucking beautiful. Very happy about it. Let's grab a shipyard in here. And I think we're just going to start building shipyards. I mean, really, I was saving gold to buy shipyards, but there's just so many things to buy in these cities, man. It's just crazy. We're going to work the 4 food, 3 gold so that we grow faster. Maybe what I can do is I can chop this, knocking off 5 turns. I think Newcastle and Leeds are going to be my military building cities. So this is actually perfect that they're frontline cities, which is excellent. Very happy about this. Okay, let's go for a little swim horsey. Let's hope we make it without getting killed here. I think I'm gonna chop that tile so that I can get that granary online and start getting that city online a little bit sooner. You know what? I was gonna switch Reina. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna switch Reina to. I don't really know what I need built. Like I guess I do know what I need built. I just don't know like what I should do about it. I mean, there is potential for like a theater square, which isn't bad. It would give us a little bit of extra culture. So maybe what I do is I put Reina in one of these 2 cities, which means I could probably chop that tile. So let's put Reina in Brighton because we're going to buy that theater square. Yeah. And Liang can go in a different city, whatever city that's actually building a district right now, which is none of them. What about a builder? Well, why don't we put Liang in the capital for now? We'll put Liang in the capital. So the armory is finished, which boosted gunpowder. So we finished that quickly. Owning 2 crossbowmen would boost this. Not this. Metal casting. Armory's finished. I think this is a good city to start slamming away with caravels trebuchets and frigates and caravels and so on and so forth. He does have a few coastal cities, so we can take advantage of like a heavy navy. Otherwise, in the city could use the university and a factory. Now, if we build the factory and the coal power plant in this city's going to be just slamming away. I mean, it's got 55 production now. Yeah, let's just take the time. Actually, you know what? Do I just buy? Yeah, let's buy the factory. Coal power plant in 3 turns. Let's get the coal power plant in here, and then in here, we're just going to start splamming away. We're going to start splamming hard. Units are going to be splamming all over the place. We got ourselves a World Congress. We're voting on trade policy, and I think, obviously, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to vote for myself, and then as far as combat units, I'm going to vote for Siege, because if anything, I'm going to build siege units. So siege units passed. Eleanor passed. So that's great. That's 2 diplomatic victory points for moi, which puts me in first place for a diplomatic victory, which is not what I'm intending to do as far as a victory condition. We do have a governor title, and promoting Victor with the promotion Embrasure would allow us to get a free promotion on units. So if I placed Victor in Newcastle upon Tyne and then hopefully get like a couple of extra governor titles, we should be able to start like really killing it in this city. I mean, this city's production is absolutely insane. Look at this. 85 production is fucking bonkers insane. So I'm very excited about this. We're about to pick up the intelligence agency. So that's another extra governor title. We're going to pick up diplomatic service, and then we're going to go into nationalism, which will be a governor title there. So it's going to be a minute or two until we get what we want. But, you know, sometimes you just got to be patient. You just got to be patient. Let's grab a monument. Let's grab a monument in here. We got to get those. Got to get that culture up, man. We got to get this culture up. Let's do some shopping. Boom. Boosted steam power. We're going to go hard into the theater squares for that extra culture. So we can rifle through the tech tree hard. Got ourselves another shipyard finished in Manchester. So we're going to go hard into university. Got ourselves a spy, which I love. Can we steal gold right away? Niani is making a ton of gold. I'm going to go for a Duck Gust and steal some gold there and just kind of like level up my spy for a minute or two. London has hit its housing cap, which is a huge mistake. So we don't want that to happen. So we're going to pick up a granary and then a workshop so that we can get the city kind of chooching away. Let's promote him with garrison commander. Boom. So there's +3 era score. Boom, boom, and boom. Now we're sitting at, why are we sitting at less production? I thought we were at 85 production. Am I drunk? Huh. Weird. 7-turn Anchor Watt sounds bananas. Man, do we go for the Anchor Watt? I feel like no. Let's go hard into building trebuchets. Oh, you know what? Building 2 crossbowmen would boost this, so let's do it. Okay, there's boosting that. So let's start putting some turns into trebuchets in here, and we'll start building a little bit of a navy and stuff like that. We got 8 envoys, by the way, which is bananas. So let's put an envoy into Cardiff. I feel like putting a couple envoys into Mogadishu would net us a little bit of gold. Boom, that netted us about 20 gold. And then we could actually grab suzerainty of Cardiff, which would give us a little bit of power in our coastal cities, but we don't need power right now in our coastal cities. So why don't we focus on what we need, which is going to be, I think, 3 envoys in Hong Kong, which is going to net us a little bit of extra culture, or not culture, production in our coal power plants. If I pick up an alliance, actually, I can boost diplomatic service. So let's get an alliance with Lady 6. Let's declare friendship. She's aligned. Fantastic. Let's get a bit of a trade. Let's get a military alliance for the extra combat strength you get from that. I think you get +5 combat strength if you have a military alliance. So with metal casting finish, we'll grab printing. That'll give us extra visibility on our enemies. And then we'll go immediately into ballistics. Looks like we lost suzerainty of Buenos Aires, so we're going to get that back. And a spy actually stole technology from Plymouth, which is right here, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Gonna get open borders with Mapuche. Actually, you know what? I should probably sell some luxuries here, because I got a bunch of extra luxuries just kind of laying around. Get as much gold as we can. We're gonna pick up all the extra luxuries that we can so that we can get those high amenities. And we're gonna sell the rest of our amenities, or luxuries anyway. We have a ton of coal. Let's get rid of our coal. 26 gold per turn. I think I'm just gonna start selling to the other AIs on the other continent, mainly because I am planning on killing all of the AIs on my continent first. One thing I would like to do, actually, before I pick up printing, let's grab steam power, because it's going to give us access to a railroad, 2 railroads, to building railroads. And I think building railroads up to Movember will allow us the ability to, you know, attack faster. So once we do that, do we have an armory in here? No, we don't. We have a barrack in here. We have an armory in there. But if I buy the barrack and then buy the armory, boom, we can go for military engineers in here and then start working on building kind of a railroad from Newcastle and Leeds up to Movember's front line. And then we can just kind of swarm them really, really fast. So that'll be fantastic. So there's the theater square. Finished in the hull, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, fantastic. I called it the hull. I don't think it's the hull, but it is in this game, baby. So here, let's swap this tile real quick. Let's purchase the theater square. Boom. We can swap Reina to a different city now, which is going to be Plymouth. Well, is it going to be Plymouth? It would be nice to build the entertainment complex in here. It would be nice to build it in... Actually, well, it's a 4-turn build. I mean, we're going to build it in here right after. I think Manchester is the city that's going to take Reina so that we can just insta-build the theater square in there. And then I think we have enough theater squares in our cities because I think that's going to be 1, 2, 3 theater squares, 4, 5, which is pretty huge, especially if we fill all of those theater squares with, you know, amphitheaters with like great works of writing and so on and so forth. It'll be, you know, pretty based. Let's get the bombard on to the front line. And I think we're just going to start spamming out bombards out of here. Yeah, baby. Let's do it. Theater square finished. Let's go amphitheater immediately. I could probably get Magnus out of here and put Magnus maybe in Preston. There's a lot of chops in Preston, actually. And it would help to get to the city online. Or we could do some sort of a chop in the capital. But the unfortunate thing is we don't exactly have a builder laying around. So maybe the capital is the city to start pumping out builders for all the other cities. So we're getting to a point where we're starting to get all the infrastructure ready to go. We got one city kind of splamming away on units, which is fantastic. We have a factory in Leeds. I want to pick up the coal power plant in here so that I can increase the production. So how is our production? We're 73 production. I thought we were way better than that, but I guess not. We could actually use our military engineers to build a quick dam in here as well. So just a little bit of a side note that would increase the production of the city. With diplomatic service unlocked, it unlocks Whistle Banken. So if I decide to trade with my suzerains, for example, well, neither one of these guys, but if I trade with Samarkand, that's extra food and gold. So let's get suzerainty of Samarkand. I think I'm going to start trading with them, and I'm going to plug in. Well, I'm not going to plug it in yet, but it's something to keep in mind that I do want to plug in. So I guess we want to beeline that governor title. It'll be faster. It would be, actually, it wouldn't be faster, would it? No, it wouldn't. So let's go nationalism because I think nationalism's more it's more useful for us. And the monument's finished in here. Let's start working on a builder. I'm going to chop out a builder out of here because I want to get more builders kind of going so that we can do some more chopping in here and get some districts online. We got ourselves a military engineer. I think I'm going to do exactly what I was talking about is I'm going to work on the dam at the same time as building the engineer. And we're just going to get that kind of finished. And then we're just going to do a quick swapping back and forth like so. Built our first armada +2 era score. Thank you very much. With our great admiral, Santa Cruz. Universities finished in Manchester. Oh, I put Reina in the wrong city. I was supposed to put Reina in Manchester. God damn it. That was a mistake. Not a huge mistake, but we're just going to wait one extra turn to build that theater square. Not a big deal. Or buy the theater square. Let's go ahead and pick up let's pick up a builder. 5-turn builder is actually not too shabby. And you know what? Maybe what we do is we spam out builders out of this city instead of the capital because I want to get a coal power plant in the capital and then eventually get like an encampment and start spamming out units out of there. So, yeah. Oh, fuck. I was going to put Reina. Yeah. Right. We're putting Reina. Never mind. Delete the tape. Delete the tape. Boom. There's the... Oh, I thought I was going to finish the entertainment complex that turn. Okay, so there's a great admiral. Grants a free copy of a luxury resource, Ferdinand Magellan. I might actually keep Ferdinand Magellan for his passive abilities for the war. It's, you know, initially, or it's, you know, inevitably going to happen. Let's grab the coal power plant into the Chancery. The Chancery does give us +3 influence points per turn. So getting those extra influence points is pretty important to us because we want to get city-state control in this game. Buy this tile here. We have quite a, you know what? We have actually quite a lot of gold, which is bananas, bonkers, insane. which is lovely. I am not complaining at all. Speaking of gold, I think I'm going to internally, well, no, I don't want to internally trade you. I want to trade with Samarkand. I think I'm suzerain of them. Oh my God, Mavemba took control of Samarkand, you snaky little shithead. Fuck. King guy. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. Let's trade with Hong Kong, because you know what? They're one envoy away from picking up a suzerainty with them, and then once we get suzerain of them, we'll take advantage of whistle banking. We're actually 2 era score away from picking up a golden age, so if we can get that golden age, that would be massive. Actually, 1 era score away from picking up a golden age, and I think all it's going to take, since we have monumentality, is picking up another district, and I think buying this district is going to be what we need for that golden age. So that's sweet. Let's grab an arena in Plymouth because we finished the entertainment complex, which is going to give adjacency to the 2 theater squares, which is very nice, very beautiful, very well played out. Steam power's finished, so we have access to the railroad. Let's go back to picking up this bottom half of the tech tree here, and we're just going to go hard into, well, I want to eventually pick up oil, so let's go ahead and just beeline oil, and then once we pick up oil, we'll get all of the fun stuff that comes with oil. Birmingham has 25 production, which isn't bad. We could pick up an industrial zone to give us access to more production, and then we could use the city to start spamming out a little bit of a navy. Now, if I can get high adjacency, well, I guess it really doesn't matter what the adjacency is, except for when I get the coal power plant, I guess. I guess it does kind of matter. I just don't want to crush this thing that I got going on here. What is this? Is this a campus? This is a campus. I was going to build a campus in here. Let's go for the industrial zone. I think let's get the industrial zone. I want to go hard into industrial zones. The amphitheater's finished. We could go for a little bit of a campus here. That would actually not be a bad campus, +3 campus, but it would constantly get pillaged. We could go for an aqueduct industrial zone, kind of a setup in here for some extra production, and then start splamming out a bit of a military in here as well. So let's go for it. We are crushing a very high productive tile, but we're going to go aqueduct into a industrial zone. Sell our remaining luxuries for 31 gold per turn, and then buy a few luxuries. Now, if I go through my cities, anything that I need a shipyard, so we're going to buy the shipyard. University in here would be nice. Perfect. Getting that extra science. More military engineers unlocked. We're starting to build the railroad to the front line, right through our industrial zone, and then eventually through the encampment. I want to trade mainly to Hong Kong because I want to get an envoy with them. Giant's Causeway, here you go. Beautiful. We found it way the hell up here. Lucky them. We got the Spear of Fion on the horseman. Right on. And you know what? We actually got ourselves a golden age, which is sexy. Very, very sexy. There's our builder. This city can use a bit of a tune-up, honestly. I think we can use like a couple of fishing boats here, so let's start working on that now. We have access to the theater square in here, so I'm going to buy it, +5 theater square. Boom. Perfect. Let's go for an amphitheater. We have really good production in our cities now, so we're actually laughing at the moment. Yet another bombard joins the fleet of bombards at the front line. We don't have enough niter, which is surprising. I guess I've been selling my niter, not really paying attention to what I'm doing. So looks like Mapuche has a little bit of niter. Let's see if Mapuche is willing to part with a tiny bit of niter, like 8 niter. Let's just do 8 niter so that we can build 1 bombard. That's 3 gold per turn. Continue the fleet of bombards. Boom. We're gonna build like probably we'll trade from Preston. We'll build probably like 6 bombards, maybe more. I don't know. Yeah, probably 6 bombards. So we're lacking food and leads, which is surprising. How are we lacking food?
You must not lose faith.
No, we weren't lacking food. It was just a little bit of a bug. Send a bit of a railroad south. We'll connect London and all of our other cities to the railroad as well. Finish the arena. The city's got 38 production, which is massive. We're at 82, sorry, culture. I think this city is ready to start slamming away on Ironclad. So let's start doing that. Finished another military engineer. So let's grab one more so that we have 2 teams of 2 and switch up our government. I don't know if veterancy is useful to us anymore because we're not really building any sort of thing anymore, any sort of or harbor buildings anymore. So let's switch off of it. God of Craftsman would be pretty good, plus 15 production. And you know what? It actually would go really well with our coal power plant. So naval infrastructure, serfdom, natural philosophy, charismatic leader might be able to come out, but I don't know what else I would put in. So I think charismatic leader will stay. Getting offered a great work of writing and some niter, or sorry, a night. Great work of writing for some niter. I'm going to refuse. I am going to give him gold per turn. I think it's a good idea to pick up actually as many of those great works of writing as I can, because right now I have I have like 3 empty great work slots. So let's go to quick deals mods. Let's see what we can purchase here. We can purchase a little bit of sugar, which is nice. Let's go great works into great works of writing and see who's offering the best deal. We got Mavemba Nzinga, so 10 gold per turn. Another 10 gold per turn, and let's do another 10 gold per turn. And we should have, oh my God, we literally just finished an amphitheater on the turn that we started doing this. So let's keep going with the 10 gold per turn and fill that up, because what it's going to do, it's going to give me extra culture just for having those filled up. So I'm getting an extra 14 culture from my great works, which is going to boost my culture per turn. So if I do this, my culture per turn literally just jumped up 10 turns right there. So that's fantastic. So that'll get us to nationalism even faster. And there's our other military engineer, connected 2 cities with a railroad, plus 3 air score like that, which is very nice. The city is going to start splamming out units. I want to pick up a coal power plant in here, and I think I'm just going to buy it so that I can just immediately start spamming out some military. So speaking of military, what direction do I want my military to go? Maybe knights, because then I can upgrade these guys into tanks. So let's start splamming out knights, or splamming out more of these dudes, whatever they're called, the bombards. We're not picking up niter fast enough. It would be nice to pick up a builder and improve this. So let's do another quick deal with the devil. And as a matter of fact, let's see if we can pick up a little more niter this time. Boom, 9 gold per turn, not too shabby. Another bombard for the boys. Boom. Amphitheater ready to go in Manchester. We could grab like an art museum and an archaeological museum for some extra culture, but I think grabbing a bit of a navy, and oh man, I would love to have more niter. Jesus, we need to pick up that other niter, because if I can grab frigates, that would be banging. But let's start working on a quad, and then we'll switch it over to frigate. That's what we'll do. We'll switch it over to frigate once we have enough niter. Finish the spy. Perfect. I'm going to put a spy into Mbanza, maybe Kwango. Yeah, let's put him into Kwango, because this is going to be my spy that gives me the extra combat strength from diplomatic visibility. So Kwango here. Boom. Amphitheater into university. Let's go university into amphitheater. No, amphitheater into university. I need culture. Culture is the bottleneck right now for me. I'm low on culture, and I could use more of it. So let's chop that out. Let's get the shipyard online. More trade routes to Hong Kong. Another fishing boat. Another trade route to Hong Kong. 1,000-year flood mitigated. That feels good. Siege tactics unlocked. We could build a couple of forts and actually boost ballistics, which wouldn't be so bad. And I think I'll do exactly that. Let's build a fort here, and then maybe another fort, and then we'll boost it just for shits and giggles. So we built a little bit of a railroad right to the front line. So now we're going to build a railroad back to Newcastle upon Tyne, so that we can just start shipping units out of here. And while we're at war with them, we can just continuously ship units to the front line. And we have entered into the industrial era, which feels good because we're hitting a golden age, which is excellent. Now, let's see what kind of dedications we pick up. First, we're going to grab this great admiral, which gives us access to an ironclad, which is very, very nice. And it looks like the dedications that we are given are actually pretty good. So Heartbeat of Steam would give us extra production based on our science adjacencies, which we have quite a few campuses. So that seems really sweet. What is going on here? Is my tile flooded? Oh my God, it's already happening. We're getting flooded. Oh yeah, right. We're in apocalypse mode. I totally forgot about that. But I think the dedication that I'm going to go with is going to be 2 arms. I think I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I appreciate you guys watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and leave me a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe.